What would you do today if you knew tomorrow would never happen? It's an age-old question, really, with many different interpretations, but just listen closely. Not to the sound of your computer running in the background, not to the hum of the lights above you, but to that quiet, familiar rhythm in the background, that slow, steady ticking. You know the one. You've heard it your whole life, but you never really listened to it. It's just there, hidden behind everything, marking the passing of moments you will never get back. And sure, maybe you don't think about it much now, because thinking about it means facing a truth we all try to ignore, that one day, that sound will stop. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day it will. You could wake up tomorrow and it might be your last sunrise, your last coffee, your last text, your last song. No one ever thinks it'll be their day, but that's really just how it happens. Suddenly and without warning. And yet you live like you have endless tomorrows stored up somewhere. Like time owes you something. Like you can waste entire days arguing, scrolling, doing nothing that makes you feel alive. And somehow, there will still be more waiting for you when you're ready to start living. But it doesn't work like that. Just think about it. How many times have you said, someday I'll travel, someday I'll tell them how I feel, someday I'll do what I love, because I know sure as hell I have done it countless times. But what if that someday never comes? What if today was the last day you'd ever get to even say those words? Would you still hold them in? Would you still wait for a better time to do something? Most people live as if death is a distant rumor, something that just happens to everyone else. They walk through life half awake, saving their energy, their dreams, saving their courage for a future that might not even arrive. And then, when it's finally too late, they look back and realize that they were never really living. They were just existing, waiting for permission to start. But the truth is, the clock doesn't promise you anything. Not a next week, not a next hour, not even a next heartbeat. And this isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to wake you up. Because when you realize that every day could be your last, suddenly everything starts to matter more. The things you say, the people you love, the little moments you usually ignore, the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, the whole feeling of being alive. If you knew you wouldn't see tomorrow, would you spend tonight the same way as you did yesterday? Would you still scroll through endless noise? Would you still hold grudges? Would you still stay silent when your heart is screaming to speak? Or would you finally do it? Say what you mean, go where you've dreamed, live without waiting for the right moment. That's the irony of it all. We fear death, yet we live like we're already dead. Numb, distracted, detached. But the ones who truly understand how fragile this all is, they live differently. They take chances. They tell people they love them. They laugh too loud, cry too hard, care too much because they know tomorrow isn't promised. And that's exactly what makes today worth everything. So maybe it's time to stop living life like it's infinite. Maybe it's time to stop saving your energy for a future you can't guarantee. Eat the meal you've been craving. Text that person you miss. Forgive the one you've been hating. Take the risk that scares you. Stand in the rain. Look at the sky. Breathe deeper because one day you won't get another day. And all the seconds you've been letting slip will finally run out. The clock is ticking. Always has been, and one day it'll stop for you. You don't get to know when, or how, or why, but you get to decide what you do before it does. So don't wait. Don't plan your joy for another season. This is it. The only time that's truly yours. Live it like it's your last because one day it will be. And when that day comes, you'll want to look back and know you didn't waste it. That you didn't just survive. That you lived.